Yo, what it do? It's your boy, Young Vi, and you're tuned in to the Davis Empire Gaming Podcast. Alright, just a little quick record, so if one want to bring like this, had to run and do something real quick, and hurry up and get this recorded real quick. But basically, this is gonna be the introduction of a podcast called Davis Empire Gaming Podcast, which is presented to you by Davis Empire Gaming, which is brought to you by Davis Empire Entertainment. And you can check us out at www.davisempireEntertainments.com. Uh Quick introduction of the podcast. Basically, I came up with the idea of starting this podcast because if you don't know, I have a gaming community which is called Davis Empire Gaming Community. You can find it on Discord and everything. Uh There'll be links. You can also go to my website, davisempiregaming.com, and it's a link to my that send you straight to my Discord from there to find my Discord. But it's basically an idea that I came up with because I want a place where I wanted to make a place where that people who love gaming can come and chat, have fun with no issues, and find other players to game with. I don't have issues where I've been on 2K and it's like running with a random, like just going into a random court. It's kind of hard because they don't want to pass the ball and stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of make a place where, okay, boom, you go to Davis Empire Gaming, type into the chat who's trying to play 2K and serious or blah, blah, blah. And you can meet you someone to play with and run with. And just with other games, Warzone, all that type of stuff. Also, I want to get to the point to where I can host weekly tournaments for a giveaway of like gaming cards. Like host a Warzone winner win like $100 gaming card or whatever and stuff like that. We also want to get to that point. And so I decided to bring this podcast along with it to give the people of my community a voice. You know, I will be sending parts to gaming developers on people's opinion on what they should get, on what they should do to make games better. Like say for instance, I got a lot of people saying that Madden need to do something with the yard, kind of like how 2K do, where you can walk around and go to things. So if I'm gonna bring on a special guest that'll talk about that, and I'm gonna cut that part up, send it to the EA developers of Madden. Hopefully we get a response, but we just gonna keep trying. I'm not gonna keep sending the same email over and over. But if we do bring another guest that want them to do something on Madden, I will be sending that email over and doing things like that. There'll be different topics that I'll be sending to them. I won't, spam them with the same email over and over. And hopefully we get to a point to where developers can come on here and express on why they haven't done this or why they can't do that. And you know what I'm saying? And just so people in the world can understand uh what developing is all about. And I'm also bring on a developer that I know that develop games and get him to kind of give people the better understanding on how developing works and on why developers probably not doing this and that. Also, this podcast will be like kind of streamed live in my Discord on the stage. If you are familiar with Discord, you might be familiar with Stage, but Stage is just a place where people can come in and listen. So the podcast will be live there, and then it'll be uploaded to streaming platforms like later once it get edited and all that. But if you want to hear raw, which the post for streaming will be raw and stuff too. But if you just want to get live, interact, you might want to comment on something. You could just come over to the podcast, and these will be posted on YouTube. So I will have the link down in the description to my Discord that's seen directly to it. But yeah, I don't have a set time, and it's gonna be kind of hard to do a set time on exactly when I will be doing the podcast because like my first guest, he's from another country, so our time zone is different. So I got to catch him at the right time, So different guests gonna be different. I will be allowing guests, I will be allowing speakers to come on and voice their opinion. about these gamings. I will have a channel that you can post in on what you think we should talk about on the next podcast and all those types of things. I will have a session in the podcast called The Empire Way, and it's just basically something I want to give give you all a game on things that happen in like real life. It's kind of like a motivational thing. It's gonna kind of be like a motivational section, which is called The Empire Way. Just give you game on, or we voice opinions on things that happen in real time. We're not really gonna be like talking about people, like for instance, but we just gonna give you on game on how you keep you from making that mistake and being put in certain positions in life. You know what I'm saying? Cause we all want everybody to be great. That's the goal. Everybody want to be great and live life. Uh, what else? The podcast, as of right now, it won't have like a time limit. It'll just go on the flow. It won't be like hour two. The max we'll probably get is an hour. But it's basically go on how the conversation going with the guests and stuff like that. And probably like 15 minutes if I'm on here by myself, I don't have a guest on or whatever, just me talking about what you all posted in that chat and wanted me to look into it and talk about to send to developers. And that's basically it. And like I say, once again, you're able to find this podcast and more information about it at www.davisempiregaming.com. And on that site, it's also a link to the Discord to where you can join for the stage. And also in that Discord, I'm gonna tell y'all about Discord. We do giveaways. We have a game update channel. If you want a game, add it to that channel where it get update. Right now, we only currently have Warzone and Daisy updates that come to that channel. We have a lounge for everybody to play in. We have a section for streamers to post when they live. We have uh media channel. No NSFW is allowed because kids under 18 will be in this Discord. So we're not gonna allow that. I have a section for each console, such as PlayStation, PC. I also have a mobile section. If you want to chit chat with mobile players and get mobile announcements on giveaways, like it's a game that I play called No Limit 2. I'll be hosting. It's a drag racing game. I'll be hosting events on there to give out real cash and gaming cards and stuff like that, etc. Xbox have their own channel, and right now we are getting into hosting game modes, but the community is not big enough for us to host. But currently, we are hosting Daisy. I have my own Daisy server. I plan to expand to GTA 5 one day once the community get big. Willing to do simp if we could get enough players to come. I do simp. Uh, what else? I have suggestions of a Minecraft server. If we get enough people, I do Minecraft, like whatever. If we get enough people that's willing to play, I would do it. And this is not something like that people, most people like beg for donations and stuff like that. We will accept donations. We're willing to donate to help the community out, but we're not asking people to donate. We don't need donation to run the community. But if you would like to donate, I will get a link set up. If I get enough people willing to donate towards the community, I will get that link set up. Uh, but yeah, that's about it. Think about if anything else run across my mind, I will say in the next episode. But I'm planning on dropping at least once or twice a week. Like I said, depending on how I get guests. I got like 4 or 5 guests lined up right now, so we're about to be 5 episodes in quick. Like I say, this right here is the first episode, which is the introduction of the podcast. And yeah, that's about all I can think of right now, man. So make sure y'all be on the lookout. We're gonna try to get this pushed out to all platforms like iTunes, Spotify. We're gonna of course get it put on YouTube. The YouTube will be Davis Empire Entertainments will be the YouTube channel that this will be on. And also I'm thinking about doing a listener giveaway to where we give away something to a listener like, at least like once a week or once a month. You know what I'm saying? I might have a couple questions. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it once a month. like I say, if I do an episode once a week. So I'll get ask a question, and whoever gets that question right will receive a gift at the end of the month, and it'll be a random question from one of the podcasts episode. I think that about all. But thanks you all for tuning into the Davis Empire Gaming Podcast with the host Young Vi. Big things coming. I'm ready for all the support. Hey Google, stop music. I'm ready for all the support, the love, and so let's get this thing rocking. Let's get heard to these developers so we can make gaming better, man. It's your boy Young Vi, and I'm signing out.